All right, now let's talk about sock puppets. If you've never heard the term sock puppet before, you can think of it as this online identity that is not who you are, or it's a misrepresentation or somebody you're not. That's the most simple way to put it. You think of a sock puppet as a fake account, alternate identity, etc. And the point of having a good sock puppet is to not draw attention back to yourself. Okay, so if we're doing, say, an OSINT investigation, or if we're looking into research, or we're looking to other people, our goal is to never let the person know that we're looking into them. So ideally, we're going to create this fake identity or fake person, and this fake person might have a Twitter account, might have a Gmail address or Proton Mail or something along those lines. They might have a Facebook. And this should never tie back to you, meaning it should never really tie back to your IP address. It should never be used on a device that links to your personal information. It should never be used on a phone that ties to you. There's a lot of depth that we can go into to avoid tying our name to a sock puppet. But the purpose is really to be able to have an account that looks legitimate. So that means creating content on these accounts. Making sure that you don't just create a bunch of fake accounts and then start doing research on somebody. There should be some history of these accounts. We need to make sure that if we have a Twitter that we're posting on Twitter, if that we're on Facebook, maybe we have some Facebook connections and we post on our wall. We need to make sure that we establish some data to us, and so that we look more legitimate. Okay. But the main goal of the sock puppet is to do research and to try to investigate others or use the internet or etc. There's a lot of purposes, but for OSINT, to investigate others without being able to identify back to yourself. And we're going to use that in this course, at least just as an introduction. I'm going to teach you the methodology and some of the steps that I would take. And then we're not going to go through all those steps because they're incredibly on the paranoia side. They're good practice, but we're not going to do that for the purpose of this course. I'll introduce them to you. We'll walk through them. But there's no purpose for this course that you're going to need to do those. So this is a brief introduction of what a sock puppet is, why they might be important. And the next video, we'll actually walk through how to create some sock puppets.